Yeah, driving along here in Central Texas, doing a job for Spanky Assiter. You might remember him from Barrett Jackson. He was the lead auctioneer. He and his wife Amy were the dynamic duo. Sold, sold, sold. Meanwhile, I'm standing there on a block with Mike Joy describing the cars, and been doing that for 16 years. But another big part of my life, of course, is wandering around junkyards. You know, of course, 3 seasons of Roadkill's Junkyard Gold, a pleasure to do. But you got to remember, long before that, we did a little thing in Carcraft magazine for about 10 years, a regular monthly column called The Junkyard Crawl. And what that was basically wandering through junkyards with my camera, gathering images of the cooler vehicles, and then creating, 2 to 4 page stories every month in Carcraft, again called The Junkyard Crawl. And also before that, I was at Hot Rod magazine for 7 years, something like August of '97 through January of 2004. 7 years, did 77 issues of Hot Rod magazine, working under Ro McGonigal and David Freiberger, of course, half of the dynamic duo that is Roadkill. But when I was at Hot Rod magazine, there's a thing called Hot Rod Magazine TV. And we used to sometimes say, okay, we got to make a segment. What do we do? Let's go to the junkyard. So that was my first video in junkyard stuff back around 1999. God, 22 years ago. But now here we are in Texas, taking pictures of and doing videos on about 150 vehicles that are going to go up for auction in the October or so of 2021, part of the Great Texas MOPAR Hoard auction, brought to you by Assiter Auctioneers. And the great thing is, each one of these cars was purchased by a pretty serious collector. He passed away at the age of 55 or 56, kind of a sad thing, but in his wake, no pun intended, all these cars have to find new homes. So it's our wonderful task to wander around and choose 150 of these 260 or so cars and give them a voice with a video. So for this whole week, this past week, me and my partner Ryan from Fatfoot Films, we've been going to and from this location and gathering, 20 to 30 videos per day walking around. And these cars are amazing. Again, I'm from Massachusetts originally. Some folks think I'm from California. I spent 17 years in LA, 1990 through 2005, whatever it was, I don't know. But I'm back to Massachusetts now. But that's where rust is a huge issue. Any car that was 5-10 years old in Massachusetts turned to rust. Well, this is Texas, where annual rainfall might be, I don't know, maybe 10 inches, whatever it is, it's minimal. So cars here don't really rust like they do in most other parts of the world. So as we walk up on these cars, I look at them and I kick the quarter panels. It's as fresh as it was when the car was built at Lynch Road or Hamtramck, Michigan. And the only difference is the paint is faded out. And in some cases, the surface of the car looks like it's all orange and rusty and junk. Not at all. That is just a surface blemish. The sun here kills the paint and the primer, leaving just the metal underneath. But that's the best thing. I want an honest car. I don't want to see plastic filler. I don't want to see somebody else's efforts to cover up the troubles, So these are all pretty much rust-free cars. And the rust-free nature goes down underneath, too. We lifted one car up, and we found the floors and the trunk on a convertible was still in fantastic condition. So this is a great thing right here, this Texas MOPAR Hoard, wandering around giving these cars a voice. So this is day 9. We've been here in Texas for 9 straight days, me and Ryan Convery, Fatfoot Films, and doing our thing here, taking pictures and rolling video on these cars to give them a voice. So when they go to the auction, folks will know exactly what they're bidding on. So we call this Operation Drumbeat between now, which is May of 2021, and the auction, which will happen in October. We have this whole summer to build anticipation and get the drumbeat going for the date of the auction, when I hope that we have lots and lots of ready bidders clamoring for the opportunity, and I do say opportunity, to purchase these Mopars. And in many cases, these are not running and driving cars, but they are solid, complete cores for projects. Any number of these cars, mostly the 2-doors I focus on, but the 4-doors are good too. Any one of them could be, next year's Riddler Award winner. Or beyond that, just somebody's cherished prize. But it all starts with the basic core project vehicle, and this auction has over 250 of them. So it's my honor to do this. So stay tuned. And again, of course, the Steve Magnanti YouTube channel, we're just launching this thing, and a lot of folks have said, you know, why have you waited so long? Well, the stars finally aligned and everything's kind of in its place, and I can now devote full time to creating a YouTube channel that you'll enjoy. And we'll do the same stuff, you know, some auction stuff, but we're going to go heavy on junkyard crawling and, you know, wandering the country looking for cool cars in the dust or in the rust, as it may be. You take what you can get in the junkyard. And some model car stuff and altered wheelbase funny cars. That's another big part of my life. So we'll be giving footage to those and doing projects with funny cars and that kind of stuff. So in a nutshell, that's the story of the Steve Magnanti YouTube channel, and also what we're doing here for Asseter Auctions with this MOPAR, the Great Texas MOPAR Hoard auction event. And of course, be sure to check me out on my Instagram feed, Steve Magnanti. And every day I post some stuff up on that. So that's the story. Stick around. If you like cars and stuff, the best has yet to come. If you like what you're seeing here on my YouTube channel, please subscribe and be sure to tell all your friends about the Steve Magnanti YouTube channel, your home for unadulterated, accurate, honest automotive mayhem and fun. Heavy on the junkyard, heavy on the potential. These cars are diamonds waiting in the dust for you and me to bring to fruition and give a new life. But remember, tell your friends and subscribe to the Steve Magnanti YouTube channel, and check me out on Instagram, Steve Magnanti, Magnante, or Steve Mags for short.